immediate session is an extension of what Mr. Chawla had presented during his talk. This session is being conducted by our co-coordinator, Dr. Santosh Chaudhary, a very senior professor in mechanical engineering at Government Polytechnic Nanded. And just as industry 4.0 has several pillars, this FDP as well has some important pillars, and Dr. Santosh Chaudhary is one of the very significant and important pillars of this faculty development program. And this session now, this immediate session, now right now it is 11:08 a.m. and Dr. Santosh Chaudhary would soon start his session, and it would continue up to 12 o'clock, and then we shall take a break. So Dr. Santosh Chaudhary has 25 years of experience, and he completed his MTech from VJTI in machine design, and then subsequently he did his doctoral degree, PhD. He completed his PhD about 8 to 10 years ago. A very senior and a very active person, a very useful resource person, and our faculty member. So I invite Dr. Santosh Chaudhary to start his session. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Chaudhary, sir.
Okay, can I start?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Let us start our today's part of first session. And in this session, we are going to take overview of this IIoT applications. As we know, this IoT, Internet of Things, is a global word. And Industry 4.0 is a specific word which is directly related to the industry. In between this, there is a link which we call it as a Industry Internet of Things. If you just look at this slide, which is in front of you, you'll find that there are variety of sectors. If I take just name some of those sectors, it may be industrial product, it may be automotive, it may be aerospace, or it may be health. In all these different sectors, IIoT application become one of the main things. In this today's session, we are going to see different applications and different industries, how this IIoT apply to variety of industries. So what are the challenges in our manufacturing sector? In our traditional manufacturing, it may be up to Industry 3.0. Each and every machine work alone. There is no any output from each and every machine which is connected to other machine. The real-time data is not available. The workload of each and every machine is in unbalanced condition. There is a longer changeover time. When we think about the converting one product line with another, then there is a longer changeover time. There is a extended production time, only because of the lack of proper information and lack of data of production line. So if you just look at this traditional factory, we are having employees, management, transport, ERP, working hours, etc. But all these different parameters are not smart. Industry 4.0 expect all the things should be smart. So what is smart factory? The smart factory involves machinery and equipment which improve processes through the self-optimization and automation. So self-optimization and automation, that is the main key of this smart factory. So what the smart factory will do, it supply real-time data. Each and every component, it may be a machine or it may be a human. So each and every component should give some real-time data. It should give some data. The data analysis and the quality control of this data is very optimally done in smart factory. It reduces changeover time, it reduces production time, it gives flexibility and easy management. So if you just look at the picture, sensor enable tools and workers that gives data through some gateway, and it is stored somewhere in the cloud, and that data is rectified, the data is analyzed. Out of that 3D visualization, just now in the last session we have seen that part, 3D visualization of our factories. So that particular 3D visualization is possible through this Industry 4.0 and the smart factories. If you just look at the features of the smart factories, all these are connected together, all these are optimized. So there is very minimum manual intervention. There is a transparency of this complete processes. So when this transparency happens, the quick decision can be possible by higher authorities because of this transparency. There is a predictive future outcomes for taking preventive actions. So this data will give some predictive future outcomes, and they are useful in variety of preventive actions. The system becomes very flexible. Agility is there. It has a adaptability. We can adapt the system in different aspects. Here you can see the picture. Each and every machine data is gathered together and it is sent for processing. So this is the smart factory. Let us take what are the different factories and how this IIoT is helping all industries for manufacturing smart products. If I take an example of Airbus, now we know that Airbus is the well-known German company. It is a European aircraft manufacturer where the IIoT technology applied in this is not only on the shop floor, all the things are connected, but the flights are also connected. So you can see how it works. So all the data, not only from the production line, what the machine is doing, what the worker is doing, in addition to that, the data from the flights. As we know, Airbus is going to manufacture many number of types of flights. So from this, all the vehicles, the data is collected, and that data is again useful. A real-time data which is used by the workers on the shop floor, as it is a IoT enabled by different devices. So Airbus has launched digital manufacturing initiative, which is called as a factory for the future. all the tools and machine interconnected with integrated sensors. 3D real-time visualization of the production process is in front of different higher officials. They can see every time what happened with our production process and what happened with our different flight. This factory of the future is deployed for the final assembly of A330 and A350, and it also deployed in the wing assembly of A400M Airbus. Now let us take one more example. One more robot manufacturing company, Puka Robots. This is also a German robotic maker. It builds a factory in which there are hundreds of robots connected by private cloud. Why it is private cloud? It is also clear from the last session. The security of this data is very important. So all these robots are connected together, and this all connected robots are connected to the cloud, and we can see all the performance wise, all your different kinds of production processes, all quality control, everything can be done using this connected data which is collected through this cloud. Now one more example. So Dewalt, it is a construction tool manufacturer. In the construction industry also, as we know, the construction site is very huge site. So Dewalt has taken an initiative to launch IoT for a big area as large as a football stadium. Whatever workers, whatever different tools which are working in that particular area are interconnected. So in our industry, in our construction industry, the safety of worker, the safety of equipment is very, very important. So here we can track workers and equipment. That's why we can have clear-cut idea about where the worker is working, where the equipments are there. Is there any safety issues? Is there any maintenance issues? So all these things we can see on a simple device or at a single point. So that is a Dewalt company. If I again consider one more example, we know that ABB is one more company which is having product like a robotic and power equipment. So ABB has developed a unique collaboration between robots and human, and they call it as a YuMi. This YuMi is one more smart device, a smart robot, which gives us all the corrected data, and it also interface very, very easily with human. The YuMi system again detect all the possible things that human can detect. So the YuMi robot system are very, very smart system. You can see the puzzles and whatever color can be detected very easily by using this YuMi system. The next, and everybody know about the Amazon. The Amazon is one of the biggest e-commerce company in the world. And there is a huge amount of product transport from one place to another. So there is a need of some robotic shelf. You can see the robots which are going to arrange all the products on the shelf. The robot can remember where and which product is stored in the shelf. They can easily access this product, and they can easily send that product to other stages by using sensors. So robotic shelf is one of the great things that Amazon has introduced in our IIoT based smart factories. You can see how the products are sensed by simple way, how the robots are going to place all this product on the shelf, and how automated vehicles are going to store the shelf in the proper place. So it reduces almost 20% of the cost by using such type of robotic shelf, and there is no any chance of mistake. So it is a 100% foolproof system developed by this Amazon IoT robotic shelf. Let us take one more example. I think all of you know about the Caterpillar. The Caterpillar is also a heavy equipment maker. As we know, whenever we say a heavy equipment maker, the maintenance of the vehicle and the safety of the vehicle is one of the major things. So the Caterpillar generates an augmented reality app, which takes the view of all the factory floor. The machine operator detect need for tool replacement after viewing end-to-end view. The AR app sends instruction for tool replacement, air filter change, fuel monitoring, air conditioning system, and everything. So each and every Caterpillar device is connected together, so that there should be easy machine operation, there should be preventive maintenance, there should be safety and everything. So this is one more example in which you can see how the AR app is working. Let us take one more system. In this system, the predictive maintenance is the main area which is covered under this IIoT. The FANUC zero downtime system is one of the cloud-based analytics which is built by taking different data from the sensor. So in this FANUC ZDT system, the data from different robots are taken simultaneously. The data is get analyzed. The different parameters in the robot that are going to check whether the robot system need oil, lubrication, grease, whether somewhere there is a wear and tear, is there any mechanical failure, possible failure, is there any pressure, time or count is going to disturb. So all this system health parameters are checked simultaneously by taking real data. And because of that, the predictive maintenance action can be taken before the time. So there should not be any breakdown maintenance. So that system is developed by connecting all the robots together, and the data is analyzed simultaneously when all these robot systems are working. So that is the zero downtime system developed by FANUC. So one more manufacturing company, all of you know Gearing. Gearing is the honing machine manufacturing company. So what Gearing has done? So this honing machine always need to have some input from customer, because the machines are developed as per the requirement from the customer. So these honing machines are directly connected to the customer, and the real-time data of the new machines are given to the customer before the final order is placed. So it is called optimizes productivity system. So it optimizes whatever thing in production do at what time. So that connection, that connectivity is done by hearing system, by connected with customer. Hitachi LUMAD system. So it is the one of the system which is useful in the different factories. This system is having 5 layers of system steps. So the edge, which is going to collect, going to collect the data, filtering the data. The core is collection of data as per the requirement. The analytics, which is going to blend the data, which is going to separate the data by using some artificial intelligence. Again, the studio is going to display the data, and the foundry, which is going to convert the data whatever in the new form that we want, so that we can take some decisions. So such type of LUMAD system is applicable in different types of industry, and Hitachi is going to present this LUMAD system, which directly convert our factory into smart factory. Now there's one more important application, Maersk. Maersk is a container shipping company. We know that the international shipping business, and if there is any small mistake, that going to give some crores of dollars penalty to the customer as well as to the producer and to the everyone. So the Maersk has developed a supply chain optimization technique by using IoT. So the Maersk are having almost 270 own vessels and charter vessels almost more than 130. All these different vehicles, shipping vehicles, and all these containers connected together, they send the data, they track the asset and fuel consumption and all the maintenance, they preserve the refrigerated containers, and they take data from that preserved refrigerated containers. The blockchain technology is used for the supply chain optimization in this Maersk company. This Maersk company is one of the biggest company which is going to supply all the different containers from one place to another. One more example which is useful in our automotive industry. The MAGNA steer, it is an automotive manufacturer, and they have used IoT technology for tools and vehicle part. The whatever employees in this automotive manufacturer company, they are using wearable different technology tools and safety tools, and all these employees along with tools are interconnected, and they are going to develop a smart product which are useful in our day-to-day automotive vehicles. We know that IoT and IoT in the automobile sector is one more topic that we can take for 2 hours or 3 hours. So it is a very vast integration of IoT and IoT technologies. Let us go further. North Star. North Star is a major supplier of steel industry. And we know that steel industry has many safety issues. The steel industry means there is a temperature issue, there is a noise issues, there is a safety of worker issues. So in such steel industries, each and every vehicle and its safety is very important. So North Star has given wearable helmets and wristband to all his workers. So there are sensors which can detect radiation, temperature, toxic gases, and they directly send signals. The signals which are connected, the data which is connected can be gathered at one place, and they can take some decisions directly by using that real-time data. So the worker safety is the first, and that is implemented using this IoT in the North Star steel industry. Let us take few more examples. Rio Tinto, it is the one of the range of driverless trucks and train in mining industry. As we know, the mining industry is also one of the industry which required all the safety issues and maintenance issues. So the driverless trucks and trains in mining, they are connected together. The real-time data is gathered. We can track all the driverless truck by using system. So that complete network that we are going to manage by using simple IoT technique. We know that in our mining, hand tools and its maintenance, that also one of the issues. Bosch has taken initiative in maintaining this IoT tools. The complete life cycle of the tool and the data from that complete life cycle is gathered together. From that, some preventive maintenance action can be taken simultaneously using this IoT technique. So after this different manufacturing sectors. Let us go for some of the more applications. So smart food industry. As we know, the food industry is growing very fast, and food safety becomes a very important thing as it is directly related to the human safety. Genetics is one of the company which work in this particular food safety standards, food spoilage, automated control of all this food, digitize and centralize workflow in the food industry. So all this can be ensured by using some sensors, by monitoring all the food product, by monitoring temperature of this all the food product, so that this food can be avoided. So genetics is one of the industry which takes care of this food for us in this by using this IoT. When we think about the food, food is directly related with agriculture. And especially for this agriculture equipment, Bosch has implemented Holmer. The Holmer is the preventive maintenance technique, which is implemented by the Bosch for the agriculture machineries. The agriculture machinery, all these machinery directly or indirectly connected together. They are monitored every time, and the monitoring of this complete agriculture machinery, the data which is collected from all the machinery is sent by using this Holmer technique. This Holmer uses this data, it takes decision as per the requirement. It also sends some preventive maintenance actions through some messages to this agriculture equipment owner, and whatever maintenance is required, that also made available through this Holmer system. Now, smart agriculture industry, smart agriculture is also one of the next era. Volkera is the industry. Now it is one of the industry which is ahead, and it takes care of our crops. How it can be possible? It can be possible by using some sensors which are going to monitor weather, which are going to monitor crop maturity, presence of insect, moisture available in the soil, optimize some irrigation and fertilization, the level, the pesticides required. All these requirement of that agriculture is monitored, sensed, and decision taken by this Volkera system. So a complete agriculture field is continuously monitored 24/7 by this Volkera system. They are using GPS tracking, they are using drone devices to track complete agriculture field. The preventive action, whatever required, if the crop is required some water, the crop is required some pesticide, if the crop is required some fertilizers, all these decisions are sent by this Volkera to that concerned agriculture industrialist. So that type of device that indirectly and directly increase the food quantity, quality of food, and it is used to minimize different kinds of losses. Again, the smart industry, this IIoT is also useful in our animal husbandry. Libelium and PC board, these are the industries. These industries are going to help. These are going to monitor the health parameters of animals. As we know, the animals are having some feeding cycles. The animal should have some diet control. The health condition of that animal also should taken care. So this libelium and these are companies which are going to take care of your all the live animals, all the different animal husbandry and hatcheries. They takes care of all the issues, health related issues, their product related issues and everything. So how it takes, they are using sensors. Now each and every animal is connected together. How much amount of food has taken by each animal and what is the temperature of that animal, and everything is controlled by using this variety of sensors. Now let us go further. There are some smart label system. If you go anywhere in the market, you'll find some smart QR codes. That QR code not only gives you the information about the price, but the smart QR codes are available which gives all the information about the product. What is the main ingredient inside that? Is there any allergens exposure? What are the nutrition values? Whatever advisory information related to the product, the safety and many more. So whenever such type of smart labels, are used, that smart labels directly connect customer to factory. What is the choice of the customer? Which type of product is selected by the customer? What is the need of customer? Which type of customers are available in which area? All these things and the information is gathered from the customer and it is sent to the factory. So this type of smart QR code connects customer to the factory. It helps for the quality assurance of the product, and it reduces time to market. The time to market is one of the big concept which will explore in near future. Time to market. What is the need of the market and how much time it will take to come in the market is covered under this time to market. And this time to market is very important in the future industries. Now, if we again go further, there are some smart devices and smart industry products which are available, which will take care of your indoor garden. And the City Crop is one of the company which they call it as an intelligent indoor garden. As we know, we're going to develop some indoor garden. We grow some fruits, herbs, vegetables, and greens flowers at our home also. The climate control, the temperature control, the moisture control, all these controls are very important when we think about such indoor gardens. City Crop is one of the company which is going to take care of this climate control, which is going to live monitor all our crops, all our different small plants. It is just like our plant doctor. City Crop takes data from our indoor garden. The real-time data is again monitored, optimized, and the decisions are taken and decisions are sent, and actions are also conducted as per the decision, so that our garden can be monitored without or minimum manual intervention. If you go in further, the BioRanger. What is the BioRanger? BioRanger is the simple handy device. It is, I have shown here the picture. The BioRanger is very simple handy device which is going to control whatever different devices which can be caused by the food. It detects microbial diseases and whatever different type of microorganism, viruses, bacteria which are detected in different foods. It's a very handy device which can connect with your mobile system. Whenever we put some food item, it detects pathogens in the food. It analyzes the food. If there is a pathogens in the food, it directly gives an alert through some app. That app is connected to the cloud system, and cloud system gives the complete action that could be possible for that food item. So such type of BioRanger system is developed by Digenetics. Digenetics is the one of the company which is made available BioRanger. for us. Again, there is one more system directly which takes care of our cooking. So Iskiso, cooking sorcery system. It's very interesting to know about this Iskiso system. So it has a simple sensor which is going to take care of our cooking devices. It is a smart cooking device. You can left our cooking at home and that device will take care of your food. That device will going to monitor cooking status. It is going to monitor all the things, and it directly shows the data on your mobile system, and we can manage our cooking by using this Escoso system. One more industry which is going to definitely come and which is going to explore in the next 1 or 2 years. We know that every person has its own food taste choice. The IIoT technique is going to state some complete data about the flavor matrix. So we know that I like some food, I like some drink. Why one person like a particular type of food or particular type of beverage? Only because of some unique flavor. That flavor which is added and which is controlled by this culinary science industries. It infuses foods and beverage with unique flavors. Which flavors is liked by a lot of peoples. It collects data from food ingredients. It collects data from the user, and using machine learning and data analysis, they are going to enhance the flavor of dishes and provide user specific food and beverage pairing for each and every person. So we know that there are some food items, they are more popular, and there are some food items that are not that much popular only because of some specific flavor is added by specific food industry. So this culinary science industry, they are going to develop a system by using this IoT to enhance the flavor of dishes and provide user specific food. And that user specific food is going to help it is going to enhance, and it is going to give help to select proper food which we can like very most. Let us go for one more technology, Intli cup. Intli cup are the smart cups. The Intli cup is a smart beverage vending technique. So what Intli cup do? It's very simple thing. The Intli cup is a cup which can directly connect with your mobile phone and devices. Whenever you order something by using this mobile app, the payment is directly get done using this mobile, as well as that cup is filled with your order automatically. So this is smart intelligent cup. It will sense what is the order given by which customer. So it's very simple IoT enabled cups, which is going to sense everything that we need, and you can enjoy the particular drink without wasting your time to order. There is a waiting period. All this can be reduced very easily. So this is Intli cup. Now let us go with some another type of IoT applications. The health industry is going to become one of the big industry in this IoT application sector, or adaptability of the IoT in the health industry will be the biggest percentage in the next few years. So we know that up to 2050, almost 60% of the world population may have average age more than 60. So lot many people, overage people, will be there up to 2050. It is expected that, it is predicted that 60% of the population may be there, those who are having the average age of 60. So it is a big challenge, so that these people should get some medical assistance. Every time a huge amount of people cannot go to the hospital, cannot monitor their health condition. So we need to have a complete IoT system which is going to monitor each and every person, and they can get a medical facility whenever they want. So if you go in further detail about that, the cardio core is one of the industry which is in the field of wireless ECG monitor. This ECG monitor, we know that ECG is one of the technique which is going to take care of your health condition. So the biosignals are collected by these ECG sensors, are directly sent to the cloud. The signals from the cloud is analyzed by the medical staff, and that medical staff can take some decisions related to some emergency situation, as well as daily routine checkups of that person by using that data which is collected from the wireless ECG monitor. So every time person need not go to the hospital, the medical staff can analyze the data using such type of techniques. Again, we know that the blood pressure monitoring system is also needed, as every time our health is again related with blood pressure. The ups and down in the blood pressure, if they are within the threshold, then it's okay. But if it is going beyond certain limit, then there should be some medical assistance required. iHealth BP5 is one of the industry which is ahead in this IIoT connection. This industry is going to monitor the blood pressure and sends the data to the cloud. Whatever data sent to the cloud is again given to the doctors, and the medical staff is going to monitor the real-time blood pressure. So there is no lag, because in our medical conditions, time lag is very important thing. The doctor can monitor real-time data of that patient through some systems, and based on that particular condition, medicine can be prescribed so that the health of the patient can be in control. So there are different sensors which are available, which takes the data. That data is given to the cloud data is given to the server, and the doctors can visualize the patient directly. One more thing, as we know, the human body temperature is also one of the factor which has to be in control. INSA is one of the temperature measurement system manufacturers. They are using W band to connect the different devices to the gateway. They collect the temperature of the different patients and it sends to the cloud. This different data can be analyzed and decision can be taken according to that. One more company, as from the last almost 2 years, everybody know about this oximeter, how the oxygen is important for us and how to monitor that we have did, because oximeter is a common device that we know. Renaissance is the company which is going to connect the oxygen monitoring by using oximetry device to the cloud. It is a Bluetooth connected device which collect the data from the patient and it directly sent to the cloud. This Renaissance device also takes some preventive maintenance action if the oxygen monitoring device is directly connected to the patient. With the oxygen monitoring devices connected with patient, Renaissance will monitor the requirement of the oxygen of the patient and accordingly it is going to change the supply. So that also can be possible without any human interference. One more big industry and the big technology which is given by Lambert. Lambert has given a smart contact lens. The smart contact lens consists of micro camera and sensors. Basically, the patients, those who are suffering from some diabetic type of diseases or diabetes, the sugar level monitoring is must for such type of patient. Lambert has manufactured and developed a smart contact lenses. That smart contact lenses monitors the sugar level inside the tears. That sugar level data is given to the devices without any wire or by using some wireless control to your smartphones, and smartphones is going to send this complete data to the cloud so that the medical staff can analyze the health related problem and it is going to monitor sugar level as well as other devices also. Let us go further. We know that for the asthma patient, inhaler is one of the device. Without inhaler, the asthma patient cannot survive. A smart inhaler is developed by Adam. The smart intelligent Adam asthma monitoring device is available. This wearable device connected with Bluetooth as well as by Wi-Fi. It takes body temperature, it takes data about the cough, heart rate. All this data can be sent to the medical staff and the medical staff can take some decisions. The wearable simple device is shown in front of you. Adam is a particular device which can directly monitor all this different health related data of asthma patient. It is one of the life-saving tool for the asthma patient. In addition to all this, whatever IoT industries and IoT different applications we have seen, we know that in our day-to-day life, we have different applications. Just like health assistance, Google Fit, ECG self-monitoring, instant heart rate measurement, or fingerprint thermometers. All these are the healthcare apps. This healthcare app can convert your body parameters into some data. The data can be useful. The data can be useful for the personal use, or that can be useful for some medical attention. So these are the different apps in addition to the whatever previous application we have seen are very, very important in the near future. All these applications, they are going to help us for healthy life. The last applications, IoT industry applications that we can see is the connected vehicle ecosystem. We know that our vehicle itself now become a automated vehicle. Each and every parameter in our vehicle is monitored by different industries. So here I cannot I cannot take list of all these industries at a time, because n number of industries are available which are directly or indirectly connected with this vehicle ecosystem. These are going to directly or indirectly help us for the development of human being, as well as for the all safety issues which are related with the vehicles. So this is overview of the different applications which we can see, or which the industry are going to explore for the different products. So thank you very much for the quiet listening, as well as also thank you our team, Sakalkar sir, Kulkarni sir, Pushkar sir, and all my colleagues for giving me a chance to say something related to Industry 4.0 and especially IIoT. Thank you very much. If you have any question here, you can ask.
Thank you, Chaudhary sir. Very informative lecture about the industrial Internet of Things. So, any questions from the participants? They are welcome. Yes. So it was the lecture which was nicely poised in every area of our human being. Complete life is surrounded by the industrial growth, automation, robotics, agriculture, diagnostic, medical aids, safety measures. So all these are the different areas where Dr. Chaudhary sir has very well explained with neat animations and examples. Was very interesting to see all these industrial Internet of Things, the use of Internet in all these industrial growths, right from the robotic arms, automation, example of Amazons, uh, the road crossing by the human, and the vehicle is automatically stopping. Uh, all that information which gives us the say that we care for the lives, and the lecture was ending towards the agriculture growth, agriculture mass production, taking the care of foods at every level of the production, right from the farm, pesticides, fertilization, or all that things were very due care which is taken by the uh, Internet of Things, that is the data analysis, and lastly the diagnostic various areas which are continuously monitoring the human health at every level, right from the temperature to the heartbeats. So if that is the case, we should improve our say that की आता 100 वर्ष आयुष्य आहे असं म्हणण्यापेक्षा आता 200 वर्ष आयुष्य आहे म्हणायची वेळ काही दिवसांनी निश्चित आपल्याला येणार आहे. एवढं जर मॉनिटरिंग आपल्या तब्येतीबद्दल होत असेल तर तो जमाना गेला आता की थोडस कणकण वाटायले म्हणून मी गोळी घेतो, मनानेच घेतो. तर असं तर या ह्याच्यामध्ये होणार नाही. प्रत्येक पॅरामीटर, every parameter is taken care of. It is sensed, given to the medical practitioners. They are giving us the prescription, and our health is taken care of. So we care the lives. Technology is taking care for our lives. त्याच्यामध्ये एक थोडी म्हण आठवती, ती सांगतो तुम्हाला मराठीतली. जसं तुम्हाला सांगितलं की मनानेच औषधं घ्यायचं आणि मनानेच जास्त कमी जास्त असं वाटायला स्वतःचे डॉक्टर स्वतः असतात. त्याच्याबद्दल समर्थ काय सांगतात बघा. अति औषधे वाढवितात रोग, उपेक्षा अति आणते सर्व भोग. म्हणजे दुर्लक्ष केलं तरी भोग होणार आहे, त्रास होणार. तर अति औषधे वाढवितात रोग, उपेक्षा अति आणते सर्व भोग. हिताच्या उपायास का आळसावे, प्रमाणात सर्व काही असावे. यांनी म्हणलेलं आहे की हिताच्या उपायास का आळसावे, म्हणजे ही टेक्नॉलॉजी आहे जी आपल्यासाठी मदत करणारी आहे, त्याला त्याच्या अडॉप्ट करण्याबद्दल आपण आळस का करावा, प्रमाणात सर्व काही असावे. सो दिस लेक्चर वॉज throwing the light on this all the areas where right from the industrial growth, uh, their applications in the vehicles, mobile systems, then the agriculture, horticulture, then seed formations, food production, maintaining the food at hygiene levels, and the diagnostic care. Everywhere the Internet of Things has taken its place, and it is growing day by day. A lot of instruments are there now to take care of the human lives. So Dr. Chaudhary sir has said very uh, informative lecture for all of us. We are very thankful to Dr. Chaudhary sir. We know that he is our colleague, but apart from that, the information he has spread in this lecture is very valuable. Thank you, Chaudhary sir, and thank you all the participants. We will conclude this lecture and we will meet again at 1 o'clock sharp in the afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
sir.
much.